The Canadian Bigfoot.
Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay, now this Bigfoot, you can see looks like he's lying back on a rock taking a nap.
This is not something you typically see of Bigfoot.
Now, how come they can't get closer to this, or are they afraid?
Well, I mean, anybody in their right mind would be deathly afraid.
If people base their fear of Bigfoot on how chimps behave, you'd have a good reason to be afraid.
You wouldn't even take this picture. You'd be running for your life.
Take, for example, that case in, where was it, in Bakersfield, California, where the chimp...
Well, I think there was one in Bakersfield, California, also one in San Bernardino, California. And I think the one in San Bernardino is where the two husband and wife that raised the baby chimp up to a full-grown adult is where the real attack happened.
Yeah, so there was this baby chimp who they raised from birth and became a celebrity chimp. He got several roles in TV shows and movies and things like that. And he got unruly at a point, and they had to put him in a retirement home.
At some point, they just get very, very aggressive. Well, they need a mate. They need to be able to run wild.
Well, some of them don't even have mates. They're put in a cell by themselves, and they're lonely. So this couple goes to visit their chimp. 2.5-hour drive. They drive to this Chimp Sanctuary, and there's a door open, and there's 4 extremely dangerous 180-pound adult male chimps on the loose.
Well, these animals are very similar to humans, so obviously these other chimps that weren't getting any attention at all were extremely jealous.
The woman gets her thumb bitten off by one of the chimps so that her husband pushes her underneath a park bench for safety.
As the other chimps attack this guy, ripping his face apart, poking his eye out, tearing the genitals from his body, and biting his buttocks all the way to the bone, paralyzing him.
And mutilating his foot severely and totally ripping off his nose. He has like a prosthetic nose now. The guy's a complete mess. Can't do anything on his own. His wife's got to take care of him. He can't walk. Yeah, all the way to sciatic nerve. The chimp ate into his butt.
Back to the attack, the people that were running this place don't even show up till 15 minutes after the attack starts happening with a gun. And these other chimps run wild. They run off. They're loose.
So he was brutalized for 15 whole minutes, and then they gunned down at least a couple of the chimps. But yeah, some of them were on the loose.
But it's not made clear at any point how many were gunned down and how many were actually loose.
So which brings us back to this photo of Bigfoot. Now people look at this and say, oh, I could have taken a better photo. Look, he's asleep. All you had to do was just get up close to him and take a snapshot.
I'd like to know which one of you armchair quarterbacks are going to stand out there in the woods and potentially lose an eye, get your face ripped off, lose your genitals, get your butt bitten out, be paralyzed, and lose a foot over that.